Okay, so we're at a new permission today. I've done some overlaying on some maps, and I found a few things that I would like to come explore and look at. And the only reason I'm doing the intro in the truck is because it is extremely windy outside. We had a bad line of storms come through here last night, and even though the rain and all is gone, the wind is still kind of hanging around. It would be a good day to go back to that beach that we were on not long ago, because I guarantee the water's been pushed way out and there's no telling what it's uncovered. But we're not there very long ways from there. I will show you on my phone what I'm looking at and what I'm planning on trying to go and do. And we'll try to get some video in. And like I say, the wind is really blowing. I mean, I'm looking outside, and I mean, I'm sure it's gusting 50 miles an hour at least right now. The truck's sitting here rocking back and forth as I'm talking, so I'll try to get video in. If I can't, maybe I can dig it and maybe cuff the camera, get real close to the ground. I don't know how much live digging I'm going to be able to do, but we'll try. So I'm going to flip you around and I'm going to show you my phone. Pardon the shattered screen. I actually dropped it in the bathroom the other night and it shattered the screen. So I'll have to get another phone now. This makes like number 4 for the year. So yeah, man, I hope that there's something here. I don't have real high hopes. The landowner told me that he did give permission to some guys to come out here last year. He said they only spent about an hour and then they left. But that doesn't always mean anything. So we're gonna give it a try and see what we can find. So let me show you what I'm looking at. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see this or not. But that little blue flashy arrow is me. All right. Well, to the left, right there is that's a church. Now this map is from about 1903. But now I have found that just because it's on a 1903 map doesn't mean that there's not really good relics there. I found Civil War relics, colonial relics, and even older things from hunting these 1903 maps. So as you can see, the church is right here, or the school, or whatever it is. It's a little square with a cross on it, so I'm assuming it's a church. The road, this dotted line, is not here anymore, and the road, this dotted line that runs up through here, is not here anymore. So what I thought we would do is we could walk over to where the church is, try to find the road bed, which is now in woods, which would make pretty good video. It should be shrouded by the trees, and just kind of work up the road. There's a couple more houses along the way on that road in the woods, and just see what we can find. So we're gonna get to it and see what happens, and hopefully there's some good relics here today, and hopefully we'll find a few things. So hang tight, and we'll be right back. Okay, I hope you guys can hear. The wind is not too terribly bad back here, but it is blowing somewhat. So I just got here. I mean, I have been here maybe 15 minutes. I dug one little piece of brass. I wasn't sure, it kind of rang up in the 50s. Now I'm using the new XP ORX machine, and I'm hunting on program number 4, coin deep. I have not changed anything in the settings. It's just like it is from the factory. And this was a screaming 78. I was thinking it was going to be a piece of can slaw. And even though I have not touched it yet, I'm not sure it's not can slaw. I do see the edge of something. I guess you guys can see that right there is the edge of something. I don't know if it's brass, don't know if it's aluminum, but we're gonna recover it together and find out what it is together. So let's do that now. Well, it's definitely not aluminum. It is some sort of I've actually dug some of this before, and I'm not sure what exactly it is, what kind of material that is. It almost feels like stainless steel, but it's not. So I think even though that's going to be more modern, I'll throw it in the bag just in case it's got something else wrote on it or something somewhere. And we'll look around and see what else we can find. I'm gonna show you guys this field here. It's actually a really nice field. It's tucked back in the woods right here. Some nice outbuildings up there on the hill. Comes around, I mean, it's tucked right in this little corner of these woods. And I have not looked for the road, but I'm assuming that it right around this corner right here, the road goes off through the woods and goes over to the next fields. So I'm gonna poke around in here a little while longer and just see if there's anything here. So hang tight, be right back. Got a screaming 86 here, even though I'm pretty sure that this is going to be a piece of can. I've got to dig it anyway just to make sure. And the reason I think it's a piece of can is just because of the way it sounds. It's kind of got a couple of broke edges on it, and it's right on the edge of these woods. Yep, that's what it is. It's Pepsi can, or Busch Light can, excuse me. Busch Light beer. There we go. We'll take that out and make sure you fill your holes in. We'll fill a hole in real good here. Stomp it down and move on to the next one. Okay, so haven't really dug a whole lot. I haven't really even heard a whole lot, really. I've actually got two signals here. There's this one right here that's hitting a 69, 70, 73, and then there's another one right there is hitting a 60. So that over there is probably trash. So is this, but I thought we would dig it together just in case it happens to be something neat. I kind of found an old iron bed in here. Dug a couple pieces of iron. It's a lot of it's like stove parts, and so I found a couple grubbing hose and whatnot. So I kind of slowed down listening for squeaks in the iron, and got these two signals here. So got it in my hand, and we'll see what it is. Guys, see anything? I don't see anything yet. I think that's it right there. That is a piece of melted lead. Yep, that's exactly what that is. Let me give it a quick pants rub here. Nice chocolate patina on that thing. Man, this grounder sure does make everything look pretty. Well, we'll take it. Maybe there'll be something in here. We'll go ahead and fill this hole in, and I guess we can dig the 60s signal together and see what we got there. So hold on a second. I'm gonna turn you off, and I'm gonna set you guys up so y'all can watch me, and we'll dig it together live. So hang on, I'll be right back. All right, so it's right here, and I thought we would dig it live just to kind of see what it is. Hold on, I'm trying to get my sunglasses back on. All right, let's see what we got. It's only hitting a 60, so not too optimistic about what this is or could be. I suspect it's just going to be a piece of aluminum, but you never know. It could be something there. Never know. All right, it's in the bottom of the hole. Should be right down here. See my hand. Not that hand. Not that hand. Nope. Okay, there it is right there. It's actually, see if you guys can see. I cannot see my camera, so I apologize for the horrible camera work, but there is a major glare coming off of my glasses onto the camera screen. But what we got here is, ooh, this is actually a pretty neat little find. This is the pendulum swing gate to an old padlock is what that is. So it's broke, obviously, but it would have been attached to a lock either, you know, this way or this way. More than likely it was this way, little end up, and it would, you know, you would open it, stick your key in, unlock your lock, your door would swing back down over your lock key, your lock hole, keep dirt, bugs, and everything outside of it. But that's what that is, and a lot of times they have a maker's mark or initials or something on it, and this one does look like it's got some writing on the back. I got my brush here. We can brush it off and see if we can get a name off of it. It does look like it says something right there. I looks like I see a ENT, maybe for patent, not sure. And then the other side has got these 4 little dimples in it. Guess you guys can see that. So that's a pretty neat little find. Pretty neat. I thought it was going to be aluminum and it turned out to be brass. So that's pretty cool. We'll keep it, and we'll keep plugging along here, and next good signal we come across, we'll dig it together. All right, be right back. Okay, so hope you guys can hear me. Wind's starting to pick up again. I'm gonna walk over here and show you something that I just noticed. There's a hole right there, and there is a lot of brick pieces in that hole. I got an iron signal in there. I just kind of dug it out just to see what it was. It's just a, you know, flat piece of iron, but a lot of brick and a lot of iron signals mixed in there. So, you know, I'm kind of thinking that that might be one of two things. That could be either a corner foundation to the structure that was here, or it could be the firebox from the chimney. Not sure. There is some black. When I dug down through there, I did see some black dirt, but it's in a previous dig hole, so someone has been out here before me and dug that out. Now I came over here and I got a signal. It's hitting about 71. I stuck the shovel in the ground, pried up on it, and it's sitting on top of the ground, and I didn't even see it. I think it's a 2-piece button. Look right there, there's a button. So we're gonna go ahead and recover that together. And it is not a 2-piece button. It is a button, I do believe. I do think that's a button. I think it's a flat button. Right there's where I thought it might have been a little cuff, but if you look right there, that's where the shank has broken off, and it looks like a flat-sided plain flat button. So that's a good sign, man. That's what I was telling you guys. Just because it's 1900s doesn't mean that there's not older stuff here. That's a good little start, good little way to start the day off. I've been here not too long, maybe an hour and a half, something like that. Still working this iron infested area, listening for any little squeaks or beeps or anything. So we'll get back at it, and next good signal we come across, we'll recover it live. Alrighty, be right back. Alright, so got another signal here. I can see the edge of it. It was screaming about a 77. It's pretty deep. It was maybe 8, 9, 10 inches, something like that. Have not touched it, have no idea what it is. Thought we'd do it together and see what we got. I think that that's going to be a lantern knob. That's what I'm suspecting. Yeah, that's what it is. This is a lantern knob. I got quite a few of these. So this would have been the knob. It would have gone into a round portion. This would have stuck inside. You would turn the knob to raise and lower the wick that was burning inside the lantern. A lot of times these lantern knobs will actually have names or patent dates or logos, insignias, or whatever you want to call them on the face. This one looks like it does not. But we'll, oh my goodness, look right there. Ah, man. Yep, it's that time of the year. All right, well, I'm gonna get him off, turn you guys off. We're gonna put this away. Pretty good find. We'll keep looking and see what else we can come across. Hang tight. Okay, so got two signals here. Right here, I've got a 6265, which could be either a piece of small aluminum or a piece of brass. I've already got it out of the hole. I have not found it yet. That it? No. So we'll see what this is. There it is. This is a little piece of aluminum. All right. Now, kick this back in the hole. Right here, I've got a pretty loud 75, so I thought I would stab you guys in the ground here and get you facing that way or that direction, and I thought we might dig it live. I guess it's still recording here. All my stuff disappeared on my screen. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. All right, so hope it's recording. That's a pretty good signal there. That's hitting high 70s, which more than likely is going to be a piece of brass, I would think. All right, now it's jumped to 79, so it's gone up about 4 numbers. And it's rather deep, so that's not really a good signal, or I mean a good sign, so to say. Now even though it's a good signal, I'm kind of leaning more towards this could be a piece of can. But I've been wrong before. All right, it is out. Pull you guys up here, bring you over here. It is absolutely screaming. It's a piece of aluminum. Alrighty, well, it happens. We'll stick it in the pouch, tote it out, and keep going. Okay, so I'm gonna dig a couple more signals. And then I'm gonna make my way back across this hill and kind of back towards the truck. There's another hill on the other side of this farm that I kind of want to just poke around on for a few minutes and just see. I didn't have a whole lot of time today, and it is pretty dang hot. Even though the wind's blowing, it is comfortable. It's still hot. It's still 87, 88 degrees out here, so it's still pretty toasty. So I'm gonna find a couple more signals. If they're anything good, we'll get them on camera. If they're not, then I will see you guys either in the wrap up or I'll see you when we get over there to that field and find anything. If we find anything, I'll see you over there. But if not, either way, I'll see you in about, I'd say about another hour or so. We should be about heading back to the truck, unless we get to that field over there and start digging a bunch of treasure. I mean, if there's coins just piled in there by the thousands, you know, of course I'm going to stay here for a little while for that. But if not, we're going to make our way back to the truck. Fat boy's got to eat. So a couple more signals, work our way that way. See you guys in a minute. All right, guys, here's the wrap up for the second video. As I said in the last video, somehow my wrap-ups from the field that day got erased or never recorded in the first place. Still getting used to the new GoPro, so I do apologize that there is no live wrap-up with all the finds laid out on the tailgate. Hopefully from here on out things will be much better. With that being said, I want to thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us. Thanks for checking out our channel. And if you have not subscribed, please click the subscribe button and click the thumbs up if you don't mind. That'll let you know when we upload new videos. So as always, I appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one.